He's been up there for hours. Maybe I should take him some dinner.
Leave him alone. Just need some time.
Do you think he'll ever forgive us?
Marty, he's adopted. It's not a fatal disease. He has a very good life here. I made a mistake. I didn't tell him.
Don't minimize what we did. We lied to him about
Don't
who
go
he
overboard
is.
about this emotionally.
So what happened after that?
Oh, excuse me. Do you know Robert Mendham?
Over there.
Oh, thank you. Robert? Can I talk to you? Look, they meant it for the best. The fact that you were adopted didn't make any difference. Except maybe to love you more. I've always wanted a grandson. I couldn't be more proud of you.
You don't even know who I am.
What's going on?
You okay?
How would you be if you forked over $500,000 in bail?
500. Well, what's the story?
Phil, I was being blackmailed. I got tired of paying, so he blew the whistle. He booked me on fraud, but you're gathering evidence for stealing babies.
You must be crazy. Are Robert's papers on the level? Oh my God. You had him stolen. You had him.
To help?
Help! You call it. You ruined two families and you call it help? What? What do the police know?
Nothing. Robert is safe. All I got is this guy's testimony, and he entered the picture way after Robert. Believe me.
They would never send him back. There's no precedence for this kind of case. I mean, even worst case scenario.
How many were there to pay for that Porsche? Robert was never given up for adoption.
Never given up?
No.
What do you mean, they took him? His mother was unfit?
No, his mother, well, she didn't.
What?
He was stolen. Paul swears to me the police will never find out.
Oh my God.
Marty. They won't find out. Nothing's gonna change.
How can you say that? Everything is different.
Nothing's different.
Philip, this means that he has a family.
What are you talking about? Where is family?
We can't keep this from him.
We'll lose him.
And that's a chance we'll have to take.
I forbid you to tell him.
You forbid me nothing. I am his mother, and I have every right to tell him the truth. I have the responsibility to tell him the truth.
What? Sit down. Please. Not quite certain where to begin.
Why don't you start at the part where you decided to lie to me?
Robert, it wasn't like that. We always intended to tell you. We put it off, and then I made the decision you didn't need to know.
But I'm just as much at fault.
It's just like you to decide something like that.
I made a mistake, but I'm still your father. You will keep a civil tongue in your head.
It is uncivil for me to point out where you went wrong, but it is all right. It's okay for you to rewrite my history.
Stop it. No, both of you stop it. Robert, you have no idea how much we wanted you. How much I wanted you. I've had to make a lot of compromises in my life, but the one thing I would not abandon is my desire, my need to have a child. To have you. We tried for years, but then we found out that we found out that we couldn't conceive. And so we decided to adopt. We tried all the agencies, but the waiting lists were so long. And then Paul said that he could help. And so 1 month later, he brought you to us.
Did you mean my mother?
No. Robert, there's something that you have to know.
Martha, for God's sake, please, not here, not like this.
What?
Paul told us he'd found a 1-year-old boy whose mother had decided to give him up. But when Paul brought you to us, you were obviously older than that. He told us that the woman had lied about your age because it was harder to place 2-year-olds, and that she needed the money.
How much?
$20,000.
She raised me for 2 years and then sold me.
No, she didn't sell you. You were taken from her.
Taken?
Stolen. Paul arranged it, and we had no idea until today. If we had known, we would have looked for your parents. We would have tried to send you back to them. Please, Robert. Please know how much we love you, Robert.
Robert.
We love you so much.